If you start your morning with positive focus and with gratitude focus and really connecting with yourself.
Start of this journey on January 1st, 2024, to walk some steps, to lose some extra kilos and pounds.
The question is, did gratitude change your week? So let's take about 60 seconds to reflect on last week. 3 good things, if you have tried it, how your mood, energy changed. If you were doing it, but something showed up after the reminder, normally a lot of things that we talk about, people know is there's no lack of knowledge. It's more of habit, practice, really taking that knowledge and implementing in your life. So with that reminder, if something changed, if if you were not doing any practice in terms of, being intentional about gratitude and you started it, how it showed up, your mood, your energy, did you notice any change in terms of your stress, your fight side of the brain, or always worried side of the brain? So, one proud moment to share. So, we will be sharing this right here, your win. Okay, so let's take a few seconds. So, everyone, close your eyes, reflect on last 7 days, and come up with at least one win. Win in reference to our session last week and the practice of 3 good things that we were supposed to do this week. 60 seconds. And background music if there is option. Okay, I think that was our moment to reflect and share. Let's start. So I will start with, so my last 7 days from the session in the morning, we had our Thanksgiving few days earlier because it was Sean's birthday. That was before last Friday. So we celebrated our Turkey Day with all our family friends before last Friday session. But Friday evening, I go to Sunday morning hikes with about 12 friends that I have. And so Friday night was our just guys get together at home just to, it's called Friendsgiving. So my friends, when they came home and we just kind of we were able to hang out and practice that gratitude that about 2 years ago we started this group with I took that initiative to do 2 hours of hiking every Sunday morning, and a lot of my friends, they were very appreciative of that health practice and their impact on them. So that was really nice to experience that Friday evening with my friends doing that gratitude. And then, of course, with our family members and team members that work with me. So from Dio to everyone else who supports me, Anamika, really working hard for this session every single week, talking to guest speakers, bringing a lot of amazing speakers. Yesterday we were challenged with our AI accelerator trainings that we're doing for customers. And Gary and his team, Gary and Gaurav, they, of course, even their Anamika's contribution is that we found an AI automation person in the Philippines, and she created this workflow. But then Gary and Gaurav, they made it so much better. So the workflow was that you put anything in the Teams channel and it gets published on LinkedIn. So we demoed it yesterday with our customers and they were amazed. So a lot of gratitude for team members where we were going to do the session yesterday and we didn't have this workflow ready, but they made it ready in one day. So that was like you can talk to your WhatsApp or Teams, any chat, And then it not only creates content, it creates infographic and it will publish on LinkedIn. That was like, wow. That was a new thing and a lot of gratitude for that. Okay, who else wants to share their gratitude, their win from last 7 days?
So I think Abby wants to share. Abby, go ahead.
Yeah, Happy, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Hi, Sunny. So good morning, guys.
And,
I'd like to share what TA did for the past week. We actually decorated a small corner in our area. So we had a Christmas decor, and then a little corner wherein we shared some of our books, personal books, and also a positive I mean a side wherein you can hang or write any positive thoughts in a day so you can boost someone, which has also a little token of a chocolate to anyone who's gonna write positive thoughts. So for us it actually boosted our energy. It feels like we wanted to do more things, and we're energized to take phone calls, come in the office and all. A little changes on the area was actually a big impact to the energy of the team.
that is so good. Thank you for sharing that, guys. Can we give some love to Abby
And
and
And Sunny, when we are gone, the talent acquisition team, we see a lot of engineers coming in our bay and they are taking the chocolates and they are writing a quote and then they are leaving. So it's just so amazing. And then we have books like Ikigai, John C. Maxwell, and these are all personal books of these team members. And they have actually been very compassionate, to actually get it to office and then everybody can log in, pick up a book when they have free time, and then just log off before they go. So yeah.
wow, that is so amazing. So no, 100% with the environment that you create, right? So we all have power to create an environment that is conducive to their mood and energy, because energy is contagious. Your mood is contagious. If you're positive and you are feeling positive energy and giving other people positive energy, energy flows. It's contagious. So we all have more power than what we think we have to be positive, create positive environment, create those cues that, hey, here is where you can come and write down something positive and really be able to influence the outcome. But it starts with us being thinkers to take initiative to live our practice daily, because if you are not positive, you are not in a good mood, you cannot give other people good mood. If you don't have good energy, you cannot give others good energy. I mean, that's reality, that's the truth, that you cannot give to others what you don't have. So it starts with us, and it's a present transformation activity, and it's a daily practice. So live it, create environment for others at home and work, and not only work. If you lead by example, and your family will start living that way as well, or at least that's the best thing that you can do. What's in your control? You cannot control people. You cannot control others' mood and energy, but you can inspire them with your mood and energy. So be a leader. Do it. Any other person, raise your electronic hand and I will
I
ask
can
you.
go.
All
I can
right.
go, Sunny.
Okay, let's
So
go,
I
Marty.
wasn't. I wasn't at the session on Friday, but I think, it just shows how connected all of us are in general here. Like we have great culture at IT by Design, right? But yeah, I took some time to go home with my family. So just in general, when I go back, since I don't live in the same town, a lot of my friends, a lot of my family, everyone's happy to see me, which is good, right? So the energy is always positive, and we laugh and we have fun and drink a little bit. I like to have some IPAs, maybe some margaritas, and I started, saying that gratitude's a drug, and that was my thing that I was doing. So I was instigating how great gratitude can actually be whenever you put it into an environment, and it does make positive changes. One of my friends, she has she got a dog through a relationship, and she doesn't like the dog, but I'm sending her videos of dogs protecting kids because she's pregnant. So I'm trying to get her to like the dog a little bit more and be a little more grateful, because you never know what that dog can do for you in the long run. Even though, yeah, it has a lot of hair, sure it does, but you just never know. So you just got to be seeing gratitude and being grateful in every moment, and seeing the positive side of things, I think. And yeah, so I got to do that through family, and then coming back to work, I was happy to see my team again. It's a Sean, Ankur, and Yale and everybody, so that we could, team back up, and Suniti as well. So yeah, I'm grateful for everything.
Thank you. Thank you, Natalie, for sharing that. Yes. You see how wonderful it is when you can be the change that you want to see. And Natalie, with your example, now your family, your friends, people that live around you at work, at in your personal, professional life. By the way, the way I see it is there is life not personal or professional. Is life is like nowadays it's just so integrated. So the point is, you can make a positive impact on people around you, personally, professionally, when you are leading yourself well and you're leading with a lot of gratitude. We'll take one more. Okay, someone else can
Anyone
go.
else? Yes, somebody else
Uh,
can go in the meantime, please. Jackie?
So I'll go. So my story actually isn't related to Thanksgiving per se, but it was this morning. So this morning I definitely had a case of the Fridays. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, was in a very grumpy mood. And then I happened to be scrolling through my Instagram and I saw a quote. And the quote said, "You can't always have a good day, but you can always face a bad day with a good attitude." And this morning I read that quote and I definitely turned it right around. I was much more patient with my kids and really ready to take on the day. So sometimes it's just, whether it's a quote at the right time or somebody says something at the right time, that we're all in this together, and just a little something can really change your mindset.
100%. Yeah, that's so true. I mean that's that's the it's a choice in the morning, right? So happiness is a choice, and we all have the power to make it. And sometimes whatever brain is looking for is just that reminder. And when we look at a quote or something, or just having that practice in the morning, and that practice in the morning, it could be 2 to 3 minutes in the morning when you just don't touch your phone, just open your eyes and just uh, take a quick walk for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or just stand outside without phone, without drinking water, without anything. Just get up and stand for 3 to 5 minutes as a morning routine. And it just gives you a lot of balance in terms of your nervous system, even when the nervous system is not in the right state, but it will balance it. So just little things that we can do, different things work for different people, whatever works for you. It's really, really important to be self-aware that if you start your morning with positive focus and with gratitude focus and really connecting with yourself, your mood, your energy throughout the day will follow. So it's a choice that we can make in the morning, the way Jackie shared. She made a choice this morning. So thanks, Jackie, for sharing that. Uh, Okay, now let me just go to my. So, team, I know we have Team GPS where it was intentionally designed to create company cultures with positive focus. So, the collaborative way practice that we use, collaborative way is appreciation and recognition, that genuine appreciation and recognition for people. We can do that with Team GPS. Poonam or Anamika, I know you guys were looking at who lived appreciation, recognition, that collaborative way in the last 7 days. Can you please share uh, some names where people were intentional throughout the week to give some thank yous, appreciations to other people?
Sure, sure, Sunny. Kritika, if you can share the winners with everyone.
Sure, Anamika. I'll just pull up my screen.
Yeah.
I have it handy. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
We can see it.
So as we see here, Sunny, we had Atul Kumar uh, giving the highest number of recognitions on Team GPS. He gave recognitions for accountability and passion, followed by Annika Francisco, giving out recognitions for positivity and your community, and then followed by Tanner Allen for giving recognitions for partner growth. And the one who received most recognitions was John Mark Calacat from Philippines. Preston from the L&D team received the next. And then we have a few, actually. There were 4 to 5 who received a lot of recognitions. Mark Christian, Harris Kumar, and Hector Pandya. You're on mute, Sunny.
Sunny, you're on mute.
Sorry. Can we all give them some love? Guys, can you please join me to give them lots of love? Are they part of this call? Are they on the call? Anyone on the call from these names?
I don't
Any
think.
manager from this team on the call?
Yeah. Anyone is there on the call, like Ainika, Tanner, Atul, or Abel, or Hector, Harris, Mark, Preston, Sean, Sullivan. Anyone is there, or their managers, actually. Their team leads,
Yeah.
their
Preston,
managers.
yeah,
Oh,
Preston is
Gagan.
from my team.
Yes, Gagan. Gagan is the
So
manager.
Preston is
Yeah.
known to everybody. Preston is a tech geek. We hired him about 6 months ago, or not 6 months, but it's been a year now almost. Time flies, and he's been an amazing asset, and that's the reason it shows in terms of recognitions as well. It's not only his work, but going above and beyond in terms of what he does every day. He is supporting everybody in terms of making sure everybody's up to the mark in terms of their learnings, especially with the AI initiatives that we are running, be it the tools initiatives or anything in terms of dashboards. He's everywhere helping from service delivery to support functions.
Thank you, Gagan. And Gagan, a lot of gratitude for you as well that we started many initiatives, and Gagan is one guy who will always say, okay, yes, I want to learn this. I want to grow myself. And he takes initiative to do things that were not done before. And he does it with very high quality. So, Gagan, a lot of appreciation for you.
Thank you, Zani.
Yeah, I could not have done all the internal AI accelerators for our leadership team to our customers without you. And of course, it takes a village, it takes a team. But you leading well yourself, leading yourself well and your team, that shows up in your work. So thank you. All right, so now the next question, if we can put it in the chat, guys, is that what gratitude habit will you keep? So let's take 60 seconds or so to reflect what you will repeat this week, what you will try something as a new practice, and how can we support each other with this practice? But one habit you will continue. Let's start with you.
I'll go. I think one thing that's very important to continue to do is to eat healthy, right? Definitely notice a shift in my mood when you are eating clean versus eating unhealthy, like fried food and things like that. And just like prompts and AI, good input in is going to have a good output. Same thing with our bodies. So, being mindful of that and continuing to do that is something I'm going to continue to do and be grateful for.
Thank you for sharing that, Tanim. Anyone else?
So the question is that what gratitude habit will you keep for
I like
everyone?
I like just the mindset. I think it really is a mindset, and sometimes you have to shift yourself into it, right? You don't always wake up in a good mood, or you don't always wake up with the same type of or amount of thoughts, at least for me. Like sometimes I could wake up, it's like, oh, easy peasy. And other days I'm like, oh my God, what is the day? But yeah, you just have to shift. So I'm gonna continue to do that and shift into gratitude.
That's awesome. Thank you, Natalie. Before actually, let's do one more thing while we are on this call. Everyone, here is the exercise that we have that I would like us to do. Just give me a quick second here to pull questions. Okay, two things we're gonna do. Take your phone, go to January of this month and look at all the pictures. Just scan through all the pictures from January 2025. So where I'm going with this is, let me just help you first of all with clarity, like what I'm thinking. The best way to reflect is to go take your mind, travel back to what you lived, your past, and learning from your past comes with a lot of reflection. And one way to reflect is really look at pictures and then see what picture gives you energy, that gratitude, that feeling, that mood, that, oh man, I was with my family on this weekend and this picture was taken there and I felt so good. But then there could be a picture which might give you some understanding that, hey, if I want to grow my gratitude next year in 2026, and this is perfect timing in December because a lot of people are reflecting on their 2026 vision, what they want to do more of and what they want to do less of, who they want to spend more time with and who they want to spend less time with. So we can look at both sides of the spectrum because both things will help you live life by design. And the biggest always impact is people around you. There are people that will give you energy, and there are people that will drain your energy. Just as an example, environment, the way Anamika was sharing about the TA team creating that environment in our Philippines office. And it could be a picture like when you go month by month, let's say January, February, like this is what something that you can do this weekend, but we will just practice with the January pictures right now. But when Natalie, you will go through your entire year and then you look at last week pictures with your family where kind of I could see that energy, that excitement on your face when you were sharing that story. And when you go to your December pictures, that will show up. And then you're like, oh, I want to do more of this next year. I want to go to my family, fly down there, spend some time. And so that's what we will do now. Let's take 90 seconds. Let's open up your your whatever wherever you don't normally take pictures and save your pictures. So if it's phone, go to the month of January and go over the pictures and think two questions. What was energy building? So 60 seconds. Dinamika, if you can please let me know when we're done.
Sure, Sunny.
January 2025 picture. Just go over those pictures for me, please.
So 60 seconds up, Sunny.
60 second up. Okay.
Yep.
So one of the picture from last here so we did a Go Givers activity in the month of January in New Jersey, and we took food. I don't know, Heather, if you were with us. And like I have a lot of pictures where I have KP, Ryan, and Javed with me in this picture, and this guy who was running that homeless shelter in a church. That person was explaining how many people come here that are homeless and they come there for food, clothes, and as a team we took that there. This is that Go Givers activity that we did. And another picture that just came to my mind was we were in India and we were doing, we had like a huge party, team party in Chandigarh, and that was really amazing. That party, that picture right here. It's a huge team. Here.
I saw the same, Sunny. Same picture came on my phone as well.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, that gave me energy when I was dancing with the team and I was living Go Giver Day with the New Jersey team. That was energy building. I want to do more of that. What showed up for you, Heather?
A lot of different things. January is a very busy month for me. Something that showed up was a picture of Natalie and Ankur at our holiday party. And it just brought up the memory of there wasn't many of us there, but we had so much fun and we were dancing so much. I remember being sore for like 2 days from jumping around like a little kid, and it was pretty awesome.
Well, thank you for sharing that. Anyone else?
Yeah, I quickly, if I'm audible now, right, Anna?
Yes, Ankur, you are.
Yeah. So, yeah, thank you. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Sunny, for sharing that. And Heather. And January in itself, when I'm looking at my photos, in itself is a lot of gratitude. Right? It's the January pictures of Chandigarh party. It's just amazing. And then the party in US that Heather was talking about. And Sunny, just to that point, I was there as well when we were doing that Go Givers Manalapan. And then that person was talking about that this is so generous that you are bringing in the fresh food, fresh sandwiches, because people normally just give the food next morning what they could not eat the previous day. But these sandwiches are like gold for us. He especially mentioned it's like gold for us. And people would come in and would just enjoy that. So much of gratitude that we are doing it as a community and doing it the community outside. So all these pictures, I was just swiping through that. So this was just amazing. So a lot of gratitude. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Ankur. And I was actually scrolling, and then the February first week came. Then your picture was there at Free Zone in the
Yeah.
first week of February when we started our masterminds.
Yes.
And I'm like, man, I want to do more of those trips with Ankur where we go and do. So we went to Arizona, and then we flew down to Houston for Merryplex there our kickoff, and then we did the mastermind there. So that picture showed up there as well.
Yeah.
Anyone else? What showed up for you from the pictures? What do you want to do more of next year?
Go ahead, Sahil.
Hey, thank you, Namika. Hi, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Sunny. I'm Sahil, and I just recently joined IDBT Chandigarh in marketing department. So yeah, January was full of emotions and gratitude from me because I bought a flat for my parents and for myself as a family. So for which I was struggling from last 5 years, and it was very good moment for me. January was full of like we were shifting, we were doing stuff in the shifting into our new house, and it was really, really, emotional thing for us, and yeah, full of gratitude. Like we were able to do that, and I was able to do that for my family, and it was really good feeling. And yeah, uh, like gratitude for me is like what keeps me going on, what I feel like I should be doing every day. Uh, so like it keeps me humble, and it keeps me moving on. It keeps me like going in a positive way. And one if there is if someone follows gratitude every day, so they are good to everyone. They are good to themselves. Their energy is good, and their vibe, their aura is really good. So that what is great means to me, and I am just practicing it every day, and still trying it to do it every day. Be grateful for everything I have, for everything I do. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that, and welcome to the team,
Thank you so
Sahil.
much.
Okay, what location are you at, and what team?
In Chandigarh marketing department, as a senior graphic designer.
Okay, got it, got it. Okay, awesome. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay, so team, more reflection here. So, hope you are able to see my screen.
Yes, Sunny.
Yes.
So the way we did January check-in from last year, right? So January is next month for 2026. So there are two things that you're looking at. One is reflect month by month from last year, and tools that you can use. Look at your pictures, look at your calendar. I pulled my calendar to see, okay, what was in my calendar in the month of January, and what activities gave me energy and what activities drained my energy. And what showed up was whenever I was doing my creative work, or I was doing connections, or I was coaching. So creativity, connections, and coaching. That was more of energy building for me. If I was doing anything uh, too tactical, it was not strategic. That's where it kind of drained my energy. Uh, so these are the two questions that we're going to reflect on. On the left, you have already done that, the highest moments. And this is 2025 reflection. Do it month by month. Look at your pictures, look at your calendar to go back and travel these months again using your pictures and using your calendar. So the question that we reflected on just is that what made you feel most alive, accomplished, or energized in January 2025 in business and personal life? And on the right is what drained you. Any frustrations, stressors, or situations that pulled energy from you at work or at home. So why don't we take, so can someone put this question in the chat
Sure, Sunny.
on the right,
Yeah.
or both questions? But the
Okay.
question that we are reflecting on right now is on the right side. What drained you? These insights will help you design your life. with the learnings from this year for next year? Okay. So take this question and you can reflect this weekend. Any brave one wants to share their experience where frustration, stressors, situations? That's a hard one. For me, I will probably just start there a little bit that when I do this exercise in December to learn from my last year, majority of the time is misaligned people around me. Means that values friction or mindset friction. It could be like I always want to make more progress with growth mindset. I want to grow that side of my brain. And people that are victim mindset, they drain energy out of me because whatever is not working in their life is others' fault, and they don't take ownership, they don't take accountability of themselves. And my realization, even this year, is that wherever I felt frustration, it was mindset. It's not right or wrong. It's not that I'm saying I'm right, that and the other person is wrong. But what I'm saying is the way I want to design my life in terms of my mindset and my values, they did not want to. And they are making a different choice, which I respect. But then I want to lead them in their reality in terms of what they feel is right for them with their values and mindsets. Because one thing at 50, I realized that you cannot change people unless they want to change themselves. So there's not much you can do other than inspire them with your action if they like it. They want to live your mindset, they want to live your values. Otherwise, it's just creates more friction, misaligned values, misaligned mindsets. So my way now is I take a step back. If I want to create my future bigger, and the exercise that I showed, the exercise that I shared with you right now is to create peace with your past and learn from your past, because that's what brain is looking for. That's where brain will forgive the past and it will not hold you back, that you can move forward. But one thing is so true, you cannot create a bigger future until you make peace with your past and you learn from past. And this is the tool. This is the way to learn from your past and grow. And look at both sides. What is giving me excitement, energy? It could be things, people, and thinking and activities. And on the other side, same thing. What activities, what people, and really making an intentional choice that who you are, who you want to be with, who you want to have this journey with, your life journey, and then really making uh, great choices there. Okay, one last thing. Anyone who wants to share their experience, their story for this question? What drained
It
your
was a tough
energy?
one, Sunny, but I would like to go next. May I?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you, Sunny. Yeah, it is definitely a tough one, especially for me. I practice a lot of positivity and tough one to get it. But yes, learning comes from really deep diving into these things. So one thing that was a friction or that was a stress for me and my department and my people was the data. Data in terms of how data is being managed, how data is kept, is the data accurate, is the data integrity there? And if I need to do a plan, right? If I just need to shoot an email, who do I send it to? Who are my partners? Who are my POCs? Are they active partners or not? So that data, I was new to this data world for HubSpot, but that was such a friction and that was such a stress that we aggressively started working on this one so that it doesn't repeat again. So that was a learning, and that was the thing, like you said, people and values and mindset. Same way, the next level, definitely that's the foundation of life. But the next thing in terms of action is this data thing, data integrity thing. So that was my friction. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. Integrity of data matters. Yes, 100%. And yes. One another piece is that practical way to live this is to also understand that life will bring grit as well. Where you have to live grit. Life, grinding, and things are always not going to be go in your favor, or things will be there that requires focus and improvement and growth and better state. So that's where you need to exercise the grind, the grit. But gratitude the positive focus gives you a very nice lens to look at. And everything, it really comes down to habit, guys. So we are starting a contest just because it takes 21 days to live, to develop a habit. Your habits can make you or break you. So the habit that we are helping you build is gratitude habit. And Anamika, what can people do in Team GPS, which is our system to share gratitude for our team members around us? What's the name of the contest? And we
Uh,
will be,
yeah.
tell us
Okay.
about that.
Okay, sure. So the contest name is going to be Gratitude Snapshot. So what we're going to do is, so everybody can upload a picture that represents something that they are grateful for at work. It can be a team lunch. It can be a one-on-one, probably like a very casual chat up, with your mentor, a project win, any fun moment with the team. So that is basically the snapshot. And how we're going to do it is, so Sunny, we haven't decided on the rewards yet, but we will decide and we will share it across. But the goal is basically to, utilize Team GPS rewards points, attach the picture, and this can also work simultaneously, and we'll collaborate with LinkedIn as well. So it's going to be basically LinkedIn contest and it's going to be Team GPS contest together. So the name of the contest is Gratitude Snapshot. Any moment, anything, any act of kindness that you would like to capture, and you have to basically, write a caption for it and paste it there. And we will help you with the hashtags so that we can track it.
That's awesome. Thank you. If you don't mind sharing a screenshot here that what it looks like in the chat. But because habit, right? So habits will change things for you. And I just shared a prompt for you, prompt with you in the chat. So copy that and let me just share my experience with this. 1 second. So this is what it will do for you. It's going to give you one habit. This prompt will make you more self-aware and give you some direction in terms of one habit. So if you're using ChatGPT, for example, do you guys see my screen? And I'm going to leave you guys with this, but you see my screen?
Yeah.
It's coming
Not
up.
yet, sir.
It's coming along. Yes.
We can see now.
So I just copied and pasted the prompt that I just shared with you. This is so amazing. I tried it before. So you are a meta cognitive architect. So this is what the role is being given to AI. And the job is to review every conversation, like overall the research, and give me one habit. So what it does, it does its thing. So it gives you a lot more awareness about yourself. Explain who you are in 5 bullet points, and give you recommendation for a habit that will serve you well, and why that habit will serve you well. So it gave me like one habit this is the suggestion that I'm getting, that every day I take a 10 minutes walk with no phone, where I check in with my body, name how I am actually doing, and decide the one thing that matters most today. 30-day execution plan is there.
Yeah, some people that use this prompt, like me, I may need the whole weekend to recover from what comes out of this.
Yeah.
Good though. I like it.
Yeah, what are the things that, just if I do one habit, then what are the things that will change? Yeah, 10 minutes, no phone, walk, check your system, pick your one thing every day. So I'm going to leave you with that. That will help you be more self-aware and come up with one tiny habit. And if you have not read Atomic Habits, please do. That's going to change your life, because our life by design depends on our habits. And you don't have to boil the ocean, just pick one tiny habit to develop, and it takes 21 days. So with the next 21 days, this prompt will give you something personal. But Anamika and our HR team, they are starting this contest. And Anamika, if we can send a quick email with instructions in terms of how to do this, and we will be declaring winners during the next Life by Design session, that who is living that appreciation, acknowledgement of their team members day to day within Team GPS. So givers, be a go-giver. Be a go-giver with some points, give some love to people, and give genuine, authentic. Don't just do it for the sake of doing it. Find a very specific moment where it feels authentic to you and it feels authentic to the other person. So let's live that. And thank you, team, for being so wonderful. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.
Sushant, you want to say
Thank you,
something? I'm
Sunny.
sorry. Your hand is raised. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. And Sunny, I just wanted to quick touch base on the habit piece. I started off this journey on January 1st, 2024, to walk some steps, to lose some extra kilos and pounds. I started off with 5,000, then made it a habit for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, to 10,000, then 15,000, then 700 calories, 900 calories. So this took me this much amount of time, right? 3 weeks, 4 weeks, right? And finally I'm down to like 52 pounds in these last 20 odd months. So that really helped making the habit piece.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Habits can be developed. It takes 21 days. So let's commit to developing one healthy habit. Take care,
Sure.
guys. Bye.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, sir.
Sunny.
Have a
Thank
good
you so much,
Thank you, guys.
everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Have
team.
a great
You.
Thank you,
day.
Sunny.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
everyone.